The Gemini Full Moon on November 27th is not just another lunar event. It's a turning point, a moment where your mind, your relationships, and even your destiny take a new shape. Over the next 10 days, the cosmos will deliver messages, trigger changes, and push you toward a path you might not have expected. In this video, I'll reveal the 7 major events you are likely to experience right after this powerful Gemini full moon. These events are not just astrological predictions, they are psychological shifts, emotional awakenings, and pivotal moments that will define the end of your year and set the stage for 2026. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, confused, or simply stuck, the answers you've been searching for begin right here. This isn't about fortune telling, it's about understanding the cosmic currents so you can navigate them with clarity and confidence. Stay with me, because what comes next could change everything. The first major event you can expect is that hidden truths will finally come to light. Gemini energy is all about information, communication, and intellect. When a full moon illuminates this sign, it acts like a cosmic spotlight, exposing what has been kept in the dark. Suddenly, a secret conversation is revealed. Someone's true intentions, which you may have only suspected, become crystal clear. That nagging feeling of suspicion finally turns into a solid confirmation. You'll likely have a moment where you think to yourself, I knew it, now it all makes sense. This isn't necessarily about dramatic betrayals, though that can happen for some. It could be as simple as finding out why a friend has been distant, or understanding the real reason behind a decision at work. Private messages, hidden actions, or even subtle behaviors that you previously overlooked will suddenly become visible and significant. This period is a universal audit, clearing the air and allowing you to see situations and people for what they truly are. It might be uncomfortable at first, but this clarity is a gift. It's the universe removing the blindfold so you can make decisions based on truth, not illusion. The second major event to prepare for is a sudden and unexpected change of plans. The Gemini full moon supercharges the mind, making it work faster and more decisively than usual. This accelerated mental energy often leads to broken plans, rapid decisions, and surprising redirections in your life. You might wake up one morning and suddenly realize, this path just isn't right for me anymore. This isn't a fleeting thought, it's a deep, soul-level conviction. This could manifest in your career, where you abruptly decide to quit a job or switch your focus. It could happen in a relationship that you thought was stable, or even in your educational pursuits or plans to move. What's so fascinating about this energy is that while the change feels sudden and potentially disruptive, it almost always leads you to a better, more aligned direction. It's as if the universe is course correcting for you, forcing you to pivot away from something that was draining your energy and guiding you toward a path with more potential and joy. So if your plans get turned upside down, don't panic. Trust that this redirection is happening for your highest good. Next, get ready for a return from the past. The third event this full moon triggers is the re-emergence of someone from a previous chapter of your life. The Gemini energy activates old communication channels and unfinished connections. An old partner might send a text out of the blue. A former friend you lost touch with could suddenly reappear in your life. It could even be someone you once cared about deeply, but had to let go. When your phone vibrates in the middle of the night and you see their name, your heart might skip a beat. But it's crucial to be careful and approach this with awareness. Their return doesn't automatically mean a reconciliation is on the cards. Sometimes their purpose is to give you closure, to finally have that conversation you never had. Sometimes it's about providing clarity, helping you understand why things ended the way they did. And yes, for some, it might be a genuine chance for a fresh beginning. The key is to understand that this return has a purpose. It's not a random coincidence. The universe is bringing this person back to teach you something, to help you heal, or to see if you've learned the lesson from your past. The fourth experience is a very personal one. Mental exhaustion and restless sleep. Gemini rules the mind, the nervous system, and our thought processes. A full moon in this sign doubles that mental energy, and it can feel incredibly overwhelming. You can expect a period of intense overthinking, where your brain just won't switch off. This can make it difficult to fall asleep, and even when you do, you might find yourself waking up frequently or feeling just as tired as when you went to bed. Racing thoughts at night are a classic symptom of this transit. You might be replaying conversations, worrying about the future, or analyzing every little detail of your day. It's important to understand that this is a mental purge. Your mind is working overtime to process and release old information, outdated beliefs, and emotional baggage. It's like defragmenting a hard drive. It's a messy process, but it's necessary to create space for new clarity to enter. The reward for getting through this mental storm is a profound sense of inner peace that follows. Be gentle with yourself during this time. Meditate, journal, or just allow your mind to wander without judgment. This too shall pass. The fifth major event centers on movement and expansion. The Gemini-Sagittarius axis, which is activated by this full moon, governs travel, higher learning, and our broader worldview. As a result, you might see significant shifts in these areas of your life. Travel plans that were once just a vague idea might suddenly accelerate and become official. You might find yourself booking a trip or finalizing details for a journey you've been dreaming of. For some, this energy will spark a serious consideration to relocate. The idea of moving to a new city or even a new country could feel more compelling than ever. This is also a powerful time for education. Applications, exams, and new courses will take priority. You might feel a strong pull to enroll in a program that expands your skills or to finish a degree you started long ago. This full moon is pushing you out of your comfort zone and toward a new environment, a new experience, or a new way of learning. It's an invitation from the universe to broaden your horizons and see the world and yourself from a fresh perspective. Embrace the call to adventure. Now, we come to the sixth event, which is the most delicate part of this transit: communication conflicts. With all this heightened mental energy and revealed truths, misunderstandings can easily arise. The Gemini full moon can increase emotional reactions and impulsive messages. You might find yourself saying something you later regret or sending a text in the heat of the moment. This is a time when sharp words can fly, and conversations can quickly become tense. These conflicts can pop up anywhere: at work, within your friendships, with family, or in your romantic relationships. Everything and everyone feels more sensitive right now. The best advice during this period is to think before you speak, and definitely think before you press send. Take a moment to breathe and consider if what you want to say is true, necessary, and kind. However, it's also important to remember that these conflicts aren't just random drama. Most of the time they serve a purpose: to help reveal a deeper truth that has been simmering beneath the surface. An argument might be exactly what is needed to finally clear the air and address an underlying issue. Finally, the seventh and most profound event is a long-term insight or a spiritual awakening. Within about 10 days after the full moon, after all the chaos, clarity, and change, something will click. This isn't a loud, dramatic explosion, but a quiet, powerful inner shift. A single thought might enter your mind that completely changes your life perspective. A deep realization will set you free from a burden you've been carrying for years. A new personal truth will emerge, and you'll suddenly understand with absolute certainty what you really want out of life. This is the spiritual aha moment. It's a moment of clarity that will become your guiding star, shaping your direction for all of 2026. This insight won't be forced. It will arrive when you're quiet, perhaps when you're walking, showering, or just before you fall asleep. It's a gift from the universe, a reward for navigating the turbulent energy of the full moon. It's not loud, but its impact will be powerful and long-lasting. Pay attention to the whispers of your soul during this time. They are telling you where to go next. The Gemini full moon truly speeds up fate. These 7 events may unfold one by one, slowly over the next couple of weeks, or they might happen all at once in a whirlwind of change. Pay attention to the signs, listen to your intuition, and trust the process. Which one of these events do you feel is going to appear in your life first? Share it in the comments below. I'm always curious to know how these cosmic energies are playing out for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next cosmic journey.